Have you ever wanted something so bad that you were willing to go across the country to get it? Well, I have, and that something is cheesecake. But not just any type of cheesecake, New York style cheesecake. This creamy, dense cheesecake is probably my most favorite dessert, but I don't have enough money to go to New York whenever I have a craving. So I'll just have to make one at home. This cheesecake will not be as good as a real New York cheesecake, but through many trials and errors, this recipe tastes close to the real deal. So let's start baking. Now, whenever you're in the kitchen, the first step is to wash your hands, which I've already done. But to bake this cheesecake, we're going to need a 9-inch pan, some parchment paper, and lots of ingredients. First off, spread a little butter in the bottom of the pan. Okay, after that's done, we're going to take some parchment paper, and we're going to rip it to just a little bit bigger than our pan. Then we're going to take it and we're going to cut it down to size even further. After you've done this, fold it in half, and then fold it in half again the other way. And then fold it like a triangle, and then fold it into a triangle one more time. After you've done this, take it and hold it over the center of your pan. And then take your scissors and cut it off so that it makes a perfect circle in the pan. And then place it in the pan. First you need 18 squares of graham crackers. And then you need to take them and you need to grind them down so that it's really fine. You can do this either by putting it in a gallon Ziploc bag and beating it with a rolling pin, or you can use a food processor and get it really fine. The goal is just to get it really fine. Just take 4 tablespoons of butter and a 1/4 cup of sugar and mix together. After it's all mixed together, we're going to pour it in the bottom of our pan, and we're going to press it down with a cup so that it's nice and packed in when we begin the baking process. Shake it around and use the bottom of your cup and press down on the crust so that it's nice and firm in the pan. You want to make sure that it's a nice even layer. And then after that's done, then we'll put it in the oven to bake for 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes now, and our crust should be done. That looks perfect. Now we're going to start to make our filling. First you need 5 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. This, you're going to turn it on to medium, and you're going to add 1 3/4 cups of sugar. After that's added, you're going to let it beat together until it's nice and smooth. Occasionally you may need to scrape down the sides. After that's all mixed together, we're going to slowly add 1 egg on low, because you don't want it to splatter all over the place. Now that that one's incorporated, we're going to add the other one. After that one's incorporated, we're slowly going to add 2/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. After that's added, add a tablespoon of vanilla. After that's all mixed together, scrape down the sides of the bowl one last time, and we're going to mix it again. Make sure you get all the way down to the bottom of the bowl. That looks about right. Now we're going to take this and we're going to put it in our pan, which we've cooled off. Now that you've got it in there, you want to smooth it out so that it's level. Okay, now that it's level, we're going to get out a roasting pan. Now you're ready to bake your cheesecake. You're going to open it up and you're going to pull out, and you're going to put a roasting pan in it, and then you're going to take your cheesecake and you're going to put it off to one side of the roasting pan. And then you're going to pour hot water into the roasting pan about halfway up pan side. After this, shift your cheesecake to the middle of the roasting pan and push the shelf back in. You're going to close the oven and you're going to bake for 60 to 90 minutes. It's been 70 minutes now and our cheesecake is done. We'll take it out of our pan and then we'll let it cool down on top of the stove for a while. And after it's cooled down to a reasonable temperature, put it in the refrigerator overnight.